Introducing the man, the myth, the legend, Barry the Bandit. Light on vigor, big on hearts, Barry's a master of stealth, lethal with a bow, a knife, sharp sticks, and even harsh language. For this series, we're going to focus on Arcane and Dexterity as our primary damage-dealing stats, with a heavier focus on Arcane as we head into the late game. Throughout the playthrough, we shall be covering a wide variety of weapons with an emphasis on the aforementioned damage-dealing stats, as well as taking advantage of the draggy community incantations to add support damage. My name is Nutbudgie. This is Barry. Welcome to How to Build a Bandit. Hello everybody, welcome back to Elden Ring. So today's the day. It is finally here. The Elden Ring DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree, has finally landed and we're ready to roll. Before we get started, there are a couple of things to mention. When you first set up the game after you've installed the DLC, you will acquire the Ring of Miquella gesture, which the importance of which we'll find out later, if at all. We're going to get rid of that. Second thing, before you can actually access the DLC, there are two things you have to do. You have to make sure you've killed General Radahn and also Mog, the Lord of Blood. You need access to the Mogwin Palace, which means you're going to be very high level. But the DLC is geared towards endgame characters, which is kind of embarrassing because we're actually only level 146 at the moment. And our character, if you weren't aware, is Barry the Bandit. We've been using him for the How to Build a Bandit series. I thought this would be the best introduction to the DLC because he comes with a Dex and Arcane there's damaging stats, sorry. As we progress, we're also going to start pushing up faith as well, so we can use better incantations, as we're already an incantation build. It wouldn't hurt, and it wouldn't hurt to do holy damage, because I believe a lot of the weapons we pick up will be more faith-based as we progress. So this kind of helps out to help us explore some of the other stuff. I should note we're also running Godric's Great Rune at the moment, so a lot of these stats are hyper-inflated. Well, many reasons. We're also running Militant's Prosthesis, which gives us an extra 5 dexterity. But in the case of our vigor, our natural vigor is only 55, which is actually quite low. So if we die and we lose the rune, we're kind of effed. But no risk, no reward, right? Weapons-wise, we have the Juvie Dagger plus 10, the Regalia Ratio plus 10, and the Occult Partisan with Spectral Lance, Ash of War with the Occult Scaling. We also have the Serpent Bone Bow plus... In fact, we're going to swap that out now, we need that. So we have the Serpent Bone Bow plus 9. I'm going to swap out this talisman. We don't need this. We actually want the Killer's Rot's Exaltation. What this does, if there's poison or rot vicinity in the vicinity, it increases damage. Typically, we use it with the Serpent Bone Bow and the Poison Arrows to apply a poison status effect, and therefore we will do extra damage to whatever we're fighting. So kind of you get one shot off, and then you're good to go. I'm going to swap out... Well, we've got the arrows reach house whenever we need that. It increases the effective range of both our bow and our Spectral Lance Ash of War. We've got the Godfrey Icon. We could probably do without that. I think for what I want to do, the Raw Medallion will be a better fit for breath attacks. We have the Icon Shield plus 8, which I don't think I'm going to take it any higher, at least for the time being, because we're going to pick up some better shields. Or not better shields, but new shields throughout the DLC. I want to kind of cover as much as we can. We're going to be taking all of our characters through because we have the Prophet build and we also have the Astrologer build that we can take through. And there is going to be a Strength build on the way as well. I want to cover everything we can in the DLC over time. But for this series, the Barry of the Erdtree, this is what we're rolling with. We have the Dragon Community Seal plus 10. This increases the increases the damage scaling of it scales with Arcane for 1, for incantation scaling. Let's get out of the way now, but it also increases the damage slightly of Dragon Community incantations, which we use quite a lot. We use a lot of the breath attacks. We have the Sacred Knife. This is here literally to apply the Golden Vow incantation, because we don't actually have that yet, and even if we did, we couldn't cast it because our faith is only 20, which is low, or 15 without our buff. So we're gonna have to boost faith a lot. We have the Master of Confidence. This increases our Arcane by 3 points. It's a little bit of help, but Arcane is high anyway. We're kind of where we need to be for incantation scaling anyway. It's Crucible Tree Armor for... we kind of got a mishmash because we haven't really got enough endurance, because I like to carry a lot of weapons. So as a result, our poise is pretty low. It's only 47, which the DLC is proving a bit of a problem. I'm going to tell you that. Now, before we move forward, what I want to do is swap out some of our spells. So we have Flame Grip Restraint, we can keep that in, but everything else is going to go, apart from Dragon Eyes. And we're going to rebuild these up from scratch. I want to put in Rotten Breath, I'm going to put in magic breath. I'm going to put in fire. I'm actually going to pop in swarm of flies for shits and giggles. Whether it's going to be good to us is another conversation. A lot of the stuff we're not going to use. We're certainly going to use, not in this episode, we're certainly going to use Dragon Eyes though. That's it, I think, for now. Now that's out of the way. As I said, to get to the DLC, you have to get to the Mogwin Palace. We're going to go there first now. This is on our underground map. So if you jump down to, you're going to zoom out. There is a more efficient way to do that. I can never be bothered though. Let's go to the Cocoon of the Empyrean. Ooh. Yeah, okay. I was just checking my microphone, still recording there. I turned it off to cough briefly and took my tea, and it turned out... I have a habit of turning the microphone off and not forgetting to turn it back on. I've been known to record episodes with no audio, which is kind of... no commentary, which is annoying. I don't want to get this out today. Now, first things first, you can notice an NPC here. Let's speak to her first.
Were you guided here by kindly Miquella?
I was, yes.
I'm Leda. And like you, I was guided by faith along his honorable path. Touch the withered arm, and you too will be transported to the realm of shadow where Miquella the Kind now dwells. My compatriots are there already. Like us, they have heard kindly Miquella's call.
Yeah.
If you can find them, they are certain to lend you aid.
Well, thanks for your help, Leda. So, that is manky, isn't it? It's disgusting. I love this palace. Looks great though. I use this as a backdrop for the thumbnail. It's just beautiful. I'm the previous series. But let's activate the withered arm. Wait, touch the withered arm. Head to the realm of shadow. Yes. So this very much has the Stranded Graveyard vibes of the very beginning of Elden Ring. Obviously, we're at a much higher level now, but that's another conversation. So first things first, we're going to get started, Grace. Look at that, though. The scenery. This is from the trailer. You have the horse running through here, and it's just, or torrent, and it's just sexy. So this is, what is it called? Let's get this first. And we're actually going to rest here for a moment. And I'll talk you through a couple of things. You'll notice we have the Shadow Realm Blessing. So now you can get Erdtree Blessings and Revered Spirit Ashes. The Revered Spirit Ashes bless... Let's start again now, but the Revered Spirit Ash Blessing increases the... continues to level up the damage... the effective level of Ash Summons, which in our case, Mimicked. It's going to be quite juicy and increase the damage while we're here. So the unique leveling system to the DLC only works down here, and you have to get items to level up. Similarly, with the Erdtree Blessing increases our stats, both damage and defense. But we haven't got it at the moment, so that doesn't matter. We'll talk through that. We're actually going to pick some up this video. We're also going to pick up a couple of new weapons straight off the bat. In fact, we're lucky we might pick up the third, which is kind of cool. Now, I want to talk about a couple of things. First things first, don't run any further than we are, because that thing there is death incarnate. We're going to deal with it in a minute, but you want to get the drop on it, because if it gets the drop on you, you're dead very quick. Everything here is... This is the end game Elden Ring, basically. So if you imagine everything in the consecrated snowfield and the crumbling Farum Azula in terms of how much damage it does, this is worse. Whatever gets close to you and hits you, you're fucked. So don't... You want to get the drop on everything, especially with our level and our build. Although, from what I understand, the difference between... I was watching another video from somebody else earlier, and from what I understand, the difference between like a level 150 character and level 350... Sorry, the difference between level 150 and 350 is negligible in terms of resistance and stuff, so you're going to get hit very hard no matter what. Which is kind of why I have the confidence to run in below level. And to be honest, the most of it is pretty straightforward. Although the bosses are quite difficult. Now, I wanted to point out there's a map here. We're going to pick that up in a minute. But as I said, first things first. We need to take care of this motherfucker. Now, there are some... you know what? Let's get the drop on him first. There are some new ingredients here. We have rudder fruit. And there are red flesh mushrooms as well. We haven't got any cookbooks yet, so that's not relevant. Now, what I want to do, the strategy here... is we're going to get Dragon Ice ready. So we're going to hit him with a poison arrow first, because with our bow and the arrows, poison arrows, and our arcane stat, one shot is all it takes to apply the poison status. So he'll be losing health the entire time, which will help a lot, and it also increases our damage to him. So let's talk through this. If you got this far, you probably know how to play Elden Ring, but just in case you don't, if you press the left shoulder button to zoom, left trigger for mighty shot, and right shoulder button for our poison bow arrows. We're gonna hit this guy now. Boom. No, we're not. Let's try that again. We got him. That does a lot. And you see his health starts ticking away over time. Next, we're gonna Dragon Ice him. We also get rid of that. That's what I mean. In my practice run, this went a lot better than that. Alright, you know what? That's not going to work. We're going to reset that. That's embarrassing. Straight off the bat, we're in trouble. Okay. Yeah. No. Right, let's try this again. Okay. Yeah, I told you it's not an exact science killing this guy. But you don't want to get him close, because then you're so fucked. I got him. Alright. Oh, we got a really good round that time. Okay. If we're lucky, we should be able to give him a Spectral Lance once or twice. Yeah. He does avoid it, though, sometimes. Well, not this time, apparently, so that's good. Okay. There we go. That was a lot smoother than the last time. Boom. Alright. Next, there are some dudes just down here. Yeah. Spectral on these sons of bitches. Boom. Gotcha. Alright. Let's get the map. We're going to talk to this ghost here as well. We just make him out. Let's get that. Bosh at the gravesite plane. We'll speak to him quickly. Everyone burnt to cinders, burned away. Put to the torch by Mesmer and his lot. What do we do to deserve such a fate? We merely lived our lives. We lived in peace. Mesmer is the big bad guy from the trailer, and I don't know if he's the final boss or he's just a big legacy boss. I don't know much. I haven't got all the way through. We're kind of doing the walkthrough on the fly because I wanted to get this up and running. The idea is to plan... Oh, there's a map, by the way. In fact, while I'm here, I want to put a map marker here. 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 And here. And then we're going to cut through here again. We're going to work through methodically. I want to do a walkthrough, a complete walkthrough for every area of the DLC. So we're actually going to cover everything. We won't be able to use every single weapon because I'm not an everything build. I'm not massively high level. But we should be able to use most of what I want to do now. Our next protocol. Let's pick up all the stuff we can. I'm actually going to pick up the runes as well. Kill these dudes. Let's get that one first. He throws things at us. And as I said, even those the rocks that they throw do massive damage. Well, for what they are, you know what I mean? Now, when we get further in here, we'll get attacked by an NPC. It's similar to an invasion, but not quite. He doesn't invade. He's just randomly wandering about. And the strategy for him is Airshay's Dancing Blade. Because like all the NPC raiders, he'll just run into it again and again and again, which works to our advantage. There he is. Or he won't. You fucker. Yeah, don't let him get close. Actually, he wanted to, that is. Right, let's get away. Get our health up just in case. Said it's very hard. Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ. Okay. Got him. We get the beast claw. We'll talk you through that in a minute. We saw the Ashy Warrior he was just using. We're going to use these later. I want to get some upgrade materials to level this up to make it comparable to other weapons. We won't be able to get it to plus 25. I'm not going to invest that much. But we might be able to get it high up, so we're going to have some fun. It comes with Savage Claws, Ashy War, which is the one he was using to absolutely annihilate us, and it causes massive blood loss. And of course, it's a two-handed weapon, so... Or when you two-hand it, you get claws in both hands, so you get to really start piling up the damage. That being said, you could... presumably... I think we could stack that with Bloodflame Blade, which would be pretty horrible. For whoever you're attacking, but we'll get to that later. I'm going to play around with that in another video. As I said, we need runes. I see we get a few for killing things here. Yeah, we need. I took a screenshot by mistake. Whoops. You get a lot of runes in this area because it's late game, and I want to get the runes to level up. The upgrades that way. We're certainly going to upgrade the claws, but not just yet. The other thing I want to do is pick up everything you see. I don't have the farming routes all ironed out yet, but from what I tell, you just pick up a lot of everything everywhere. So we want these red flesh mushrooms and then what's called firefly butterflies to make. We'll get a recipe soon for a new improved fire pot, which is going to do massive damage. But again, we'll talk about that later. Now, oh, let's pick up this. Let's just look at the map quickly. This place is humongous. You can see here. We don't even have this new area. I mean, this is the first area of the map, and there's stuff down here, stuff up here, and all over this region. There's a ton of shit here, as you can see, and we're very high up. So don't run. Would be my advice, because you'll die. Yeah, we don't want to do that. That would be bad. So. Up everything that we see. You know me and my crafting. I have to do it. It's got to be done. It's well, I love. Oh wait, yes. We have new dogs. These guys are dead. Dead is what it is. These guys drop smithing stones 3, and they sometimes drop their weapon, which is the withered axe, I think. Just I haven't tested it out yet, but it looks pretty rough. Looks pretty banging. So the drop round, that's pretty good. I think it's because our... How did he not see me? Like, he just watched me kill his dog and 2 of his friends, and he didn't pay any attention. Now, you'll see there's a knight, and here's the usual tough hombre. So we're gonna dragonize him, I think. And poison him. What the fuck? Why didn't I hit him? No, a lot of luck. Yeah, now we got him. Right. He's gonna come bombing at us. And we're gonna respond in kind. I'm actually going to run away from him for a minute, because he does massive damage up close. Yeah, no. I was kind of hoping we'd do more damage to him. than we did. Let's rotten him. That should mess him up a bit. Well, not apparently. Interesting. That works. Yeah. And he drops a Black Steel Great Hammer, which is a very chunky Great Hammer, which I really looking forward to get to grips with. Obviously, it scales with faith. This is one of the reasons we're going to start pumping our faith up. So we can use fun things like this, and this does holy damage, which I'm interested in. And I'm going to have a swig of tea as we get further in. Now, there are some other things. Let's pop a bluey. So that's it. Within our first, what, 10 minutes of the game, we've got 2 new weapons. You the man? I'm the man. Well, Barry's the man, not me. Let's kill these dudes. We'll probably kill them with this. Yeah. Let's kill the dog. Come on. Me. Yeah. Alright. So here is our first Erdtree fragment. In fact, our first 2 Erdtree fragments. As again, you can use these to level up our stats. We don't need to at the moment, so I'm not going to. But yeah. Also, we have black fireflies, so we're going to need these to make a new and mighty pot. Now, I want to keep an eye. There's some more dogs here, and I forget where they are. There's one in the camp, but I want to say there's more than that. We'll take that guy out, because he's the hornblower. That'll make everything tough, because we don't want to wake everybody up. I'd rather do this in my own time, like so. I didn't intend to do that. I intended to do a sneak attack, but it just didn't work out the way I wanted it to. This guy's just chilling. They don't seem to notice. They're not the most observant guards I've ever seen. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Smithy stone 4 times 2. Fuck me. I guess this is our new farming technique. Just clear the Erdtree. Clear the DLC, Shadow Realm, or whatever it's called. Wait, was this collectible? I don't know. I dreamed it. Okay. Once again, very high up. Don't run near. Don't use torrent, which is very easy to end your existence. Did it once or twice myself. That's why I'm telling you. So, a couple more things to get. Oh, no, we cleared you already, didn't we? Yeah. Now there is these. Now there are some ingredients here. By the waterfall, white flesh mushrooms, also dew gems. We'll collect those for now. Just save you farming them later. It's always the story, right? And there should be some more. Around here, or did I dream it? I thought there were more up here. Maybe not. Huh. Okay. Maybe, I think it's because I came from different... When I did it in my practice run, I came from this way. So maybe we just pick up the ones I intended to. Anyway. Stop waffling up. Oh, we've got shit to do. Let's go this way. And then this way. I just realised... Wait, that's another faulty death moment. Yeah, don't do that. Next thing on our agenda. He's down. I didn't think that was going to work. I honestly thought we were going to hit the rock formation in front of me. Okay. As you can see, we get a fuck ton of runes just for clearing out. Oh no. Right, that worked. Got Smithy Stone 4. This is the Blessing of Marika. What does this do? Well, let's have a quick look, shall we? This is a consumable that completely restores HP and heals all ailments. So that's pretty useful. It's like an extra heal potion. So we're going to keep those for boss fights, I think would be the strategy there, Napa. Yes, that's correct. His hat came off. I hit him that hard. Oh no, he didn't. This is a skull. Never mind. Okay, next. Some skeletons will spawn here, I think. Not skeletons, ghosts. I think everything is like a shadow of... Like in the overland, they're like remnants, aren't they? But I think down here it's all shadows. Because they call them a lot of the enemies are ghosts. I was just wondering if there's a way down there. But we'll cover that another time. So we just kind of shit on the map to get through, but we'll do all that in due course. So the next thing on our agenda... Ah, what did I miss? Right, give it to me, give it to me, give it all to me. Now this next item, just here, I don't think I'm going to be able to pick it up now. I've got a feeling it only spawns at night. But it's not as essential to us as what I wanted to pick up, so it doesn't matter too much. Doesn't matter. More of these fireflies, glass shard. Just kill him for the runes. Any more for any more? Nope, we're good. Did you drop anything? No? Oh, what a waste. What a loser. Some more mushrooms, like so. Yeah, there's a larval tier that spawns up here, but I think it spawns at night because it's normally surrounded by like these glowing gravestones, I think. But I'm not 100% certain. It's a bit iffy in my practice runs, but I think it's just a nighttime spawn. I don't want to rest at the moment and reset everybody, is why I'm not testing that theory. Which is the same conclusion I had in my practice run. I kind of want to do everything in a one and done hit. But here is a revered spirit ash, so we can upgrade our summons. Now we can upgrade our stats as well as our does it actually show you where? Because I used it in my practice run, it didn't seem to make any. I couldn't see any tangible difference on the stats. I don't know if it's a hidden stat or if it just shows up somewhere else. I'll have to research that because it's a bit odd. Anyway. Oh yes. Those things, that furnace, I forget what they're called. It's a bit above a pay grade at the moment. There is a way to make it happen, but I don't want to deal with it, so we're not going to. What we want to do, however, is clear out this place. Oh, let's take care of the dogs. They'll come and bother us otherwise. Yeah, that shit. Fuck off. Right. Kill the dog. Yeah. I don't want them coming and get me afterwards because it's a pain in the nutsack. There are a ton of these dudes around here. We'll just clear them out methodically. It's not difficult. Not at our level. I'll say we're low level for the DLC, but our damage is on point, so it's not a worry. Just getting hit is the problem. But again, in Elden Ring, if you're getting hit too much, you're doing it wrong, right? See that? Pokey pokey, like you. Yeah, alright. Come on then. Hurrah! Rudder fruit. Wunderbar. And we get our first hefty crack pot. We haven't got the recipe book yet, but we'll show you that. That is in a minute. We're gonna clean this area, as I said, kind of slowly, methodically. Over time, not bad. Okay. So behind here is a Shadow Realm room. So we're going to talk, well, we'll use those though. We're going to save them up for the time being. This guy. Suck it and see, right. I think I'm going the wrong way. Well, no I'm not. But you kind of want to clear this area out methodically, and I'm kind of making a pig's ear of it. But don't, you know, fuck it, fuck it. So here is what we want. This is our first new talisman of the DLC. And oddly enough, it'll actually fit in very well with our build. So this is the Blade of Mercy. Now what does this do? Well, let's talk you through it. So if we look. Boom. So the Blade of Mercy raises attack power after each critical hit. That's right, it raises attack power after each critical hit. This will tie in very nicely, particularly when we're using this. Because this stacks up a lot of consecutive hits, so we can really just go absolutely fucking apeshit with that. So that's going to fit in perfectly with our build. I want to show you what that was. It's important. We covered a lot in this video. We're only 20 minutes in, and I've already covered most of the DLC. It's great. No, I've already picked. We've got 2 items. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yes. You fucking bellend. All right. No, on this. Basically, I'm just trying to. There's a few of these things on the ceiling. Oh, wait, that was not the one we wanted either. You fucking idiot. Alright. Well, we'll go the other side. Oh, no! No! Oh. Alright. Alright, well. Well, you know, it's not the end of the world. I just thought we were too high. We'll save that side of graze for a moment. Ah. Ah. I was trying to use my shield then. I knew there were some dogs here, I forgot. You want to kill them first, ideally, although one-on-one they're not so bad. They do a lot of damage, but they... Yeah. Anyway. What am I forgetting? I want to kill these dudes. Ah, this is what we wanted. Right. This is the Great Potente's Cookbook 1. What does this do? Let's jump into our inventory, and it should be under key items. Just here. So the Greater Potente's Cookbook 1. A record of crafting techniques of the great potenter who roamed lands near and far. Haunted by the grotesque practice of his village birth, he stuffed great pots with all manner of things, acquiring the knowledge to craft the following: holy fire pots. Hefty fire pot. These are pretty beefy. We're going to make... Yep. I'll just cock that up. We're going to make one of those now. We can only make one because we only have one hefty fire pot, at least for the moment. We'll get more. Probably not this video, but we're definitely going to be using these. So let's look at the scaling on those quickly. They are hefty lightning pots as well, but that's... Cookbook's a bit out of our reach at the moment. But yeah, lightning will also fit very nicely with our build. Where the absolute fuck is it? I always do this, jump past them. Scales of strength and dex, but as I said, they do very strong. They do have an upgraded version of the lightning pots as well, which will be great for us. Basically, you want all the damage you can get, because everything here hits so much harder than you're used to. And they have a lot more hit points. That's what I was trying to say there. Yeah. Alright, next. How do I get the rest of what I was after? I don't think there's much more. A lot of this stuff is kind of a waste of time. I thought I was glitched then, that would have been bad. It doesn't happen too much in this game. I'm too used to playing Fallout where you can get stuck in walls all the time. That used to drive me up the bend. Does this work? Yeah, this does. Is that what it was? A kingdom for a firefly. Firefly. Alright. Red flesh mushroom. Alright, well, that's enough. Got enough garbage for now. So there is a second ghost here to speak to. I know. All your resentment lingers yet. The raw stuff from which I shall surely forge. Curse upon the dastard, Mesmer's head, upon Marika's children, each and all. Alright. No. Okay, so we're gonna get this side of grace. Like a soul. Yeah. This guy, they're gonna give a very wide berth. We can kill them, but not very easily right now. I want to deal with them later when we're stronger, and what we need is more of those hefty fire pots, is what I'm gonna say. And I kind of feel like this is probably enough for this video, because there's another way. We're gonna kind of work our way methodically up. Yeah, that's enough for now, I think. We've acquired new talisman and 2 new weapons to play around with. So, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.